Yo, what's up? This is young Byron, and I wanted to tell y'all what I thought about the LGBT community 15 years ago and what I think about it in 2019. 15 years ago, I was a liberal, but I was slightly against the LGBT community somewhat when it comes to men and men, but when it came to women and women, I was all for it. But now I'm in 2019. I look at it in both ways. If a man wants to be with a man should be with a man if he wants to be, as long as they treat each other right. If a woman wants to be with a woman should be with a woman as long as she treats her right and they both are equal when it comes to how they treat each other. And 15 years ago, I literally was going based upon the Old Testament that said that being gay was a sin, and I thought that for like 20 something years that being gay was a sin, and it was bad, and it was not good, and whoever that was whoever that was gay was going to go to hell 15 years ago. But now I read the New Testament and I have did a lot of more research. God God actually welcomes gays and he welcomes everybody, and we are all God's children. It doesn't matter if you're transgender, you're gay, whatever, phobic, whoever you are, uh, God welcomes you. And I was pretty different 15 years ago because I was always taught in school that another man should not date another man or another woman should not date another woman. And they made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. You know what I'm saying? And I had that mentality 15 years ago, and then when I became neutral about it, it was about a couple of years ago. Actually, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, when I became neutral, because I am a independent liberal, and I was a liberal at that time, but I was less liberal at that time about the social issue, about the LGBT community. But, and also, when they legalized that law about gay marriage, I was fully against it because I feel like that that I was always taught differently, that a man should not marry a man and a woman should not marry a woman. A man should marry a woman and a woman should marry a man. Simple as that. And I was always taught that that it's impossible to be in a lesbian and gay relationship years ago, but I did a lot of research, and it taught me a lot from my gay friends, from my lesbian friends, and they had taught me a lot about the LGBT community. And so I had made a statement, about less than a month ago that, that being lesbian is a sin, and I apologize to Stacy, the sparkling star, because I'm normally neutral about stuff like that, the LGBT community. But at that time when I said that being lesbian is a sin, is I was with somebody that was very toxic and somebody that was uh, against the LGBT community, somebody that was anti-LGBT. And even though that I'm pro-LGBT and I'm pro-lesbian and pro-gay, and also I'm down with, whatever decision people make, as long as it's the best decision, it's the right decision. And so I just came on this video to tell y'all that I'm pro LGBT, and I've been pro LGBT. And sorry, like 3 weeks ago, I made a statement saying lesbians are going to go to hell, or I made a statement saying being lesbian or being gay is a sin, because I was going based upon the Old Testament. But a couple of friends explained it better to me that time period, and so I got a better understanding about it. And I love my brothers and sisters, no matter if you straight, you gay, you lesbian, whatever. I love all you guys and girls. And just remember, everybody is not going to be neutral about this issue, about the LGBT community. Everybody is not going to be fair. And everybody should be treated as equally, regardless of what their preference is. And I feel like nobody should not be hated on and discriminated against, because discrimination is a sin. Judging people like that is a sin. And if you have some type of opinion about a lesbian or about a gay guy, then sometimes it's best to keep it to yourself and let those people live their life. So anybody that got any questions or concerns or comments, leave it down below. Young Byron is out. This is going on Chilling with Byron. Be sure to follow my main channel, Up in the House Records TV, Chilling with Byron, Notorious Byron, and Byron Web, reviews. And tell me what y'all think about this subject. Be honest. Tell me what y'all really, really think. Don't just tell me y'all biased opinion. Tell me y'all unbiased opinion. Tell me what your mind, what your mind is telling you, when you think about the LGBT community. And I told y'all how I really feel recently and how I felt about it 15 years ago. And also my best friend Stacy is a lesbian, and she's a good person, and she's with a good girl, Maple Leaf.